Hi, I'm Andrea with the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, WIOA, and I am the Employment and Training Counselor for Clinton and Jackson County under this legislation. So, the goal of WIOA is to be able to match employers with our skilled workers and those looking to enter the workforce. For those that are eligible, there may be assistance available to be able to receive training in a new area, or you may currently be in an approved program right now that is in demand. Let's see if you qualify. So there are three areas in which one may qualify. One area is dislocated worker. So you must currently be on unemployment and a certain area of unemployment. There is the adult program, which you must be 18 or older, and it is income based. And our Youth at Work program is for those that are 24 and under and meet another qualification area that may be based on circumstantial, physical, educational, or your career background. Income may or may not be a factor with this one. So let's find out. So the first thing to do is you do need to fill out an application. You can find that at www.iowaworks.gov. So I do ask if you could first email me at andrea.feller@iwd.iowa.gov, as our system does not notify us when you fill out the application process. And this way it ensures me that I can help you with the first step of the way and help you through that process. So once you have completed the application and the documentation that's needed, we'll begin our assessment process, which we do have career assessments and different areas that we look at for you, and we will set up several meetings. And this may be done virtually at this time or other different ways. So even though this process is a multi-step process, it is really beneficial to look into if you are looking at different career programs and services at this time. Again, we may have work experience that is paid available. There may be some tuition assistance that you could be eligible for and other support services to ensure your success. So my number one tip today is to stay positive and to stay proactive for those, especially if you are job searching. There are several different ways of which we can reach out to employers at this time, both virtually with your resumes and also with your cover letters. And we would like to explore the different ways that we can help you here with the Iowa Works program with myself or our college career services at CCC. Thank you.
So my name is Mary Walker. I'm a therapist with Bridgeview Community Mental Health Center in Clinton, and I actually provide counseling services for students at CCC free of charge. It's a service that the Student Senate has authorized and pays for. So again, there is no charge to students. I'm on campus generally on Tuesdays. However, with the current situation, I am working from home. I do have access, hopefully, on a regular basis to my email, and I can also access any phone messages if somebody needs to get a hold of me and in contact with me at Bridgeview. And I can put those numbers up on the chat line. So don't hesitate to call if there's any needs, mental health, academic related, personal related. Basically, we touch on and cover just about anything that's going on in a person's life.
So my name is Jill O'Neill, and I am the librarian at CCC. Right now, we are obviously closed, so the best resources that you guys can use is going to be our website, eicc.edu, and if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's going to be a small little section that says library. Click on that, and that's going to give you all the electronic resource databases that we have. There's a ton of information on that, but that is the best resource that you guys can use during this time. My personal favorite is EBSCOhost, and that has amazing articles about whatever research needs you guys need, peer review articles, and that will help you the absolute most. If anyone is needing Wi-Fi right now, you can access Wi-Fi at almost every library there is. In Clinton Public Library is closed, but you can access their Wi-Fi from the parking lot. almost every library in the state of Iowa should have available Wi-Fi in their parking lot. So if anyone has any questions, please email me. My email should be on the website, but just in case it's not, my email is jmoneill@eicc.edu. Thank you.
I'm Marcia Larson, and I'm an advisor at Clinton Community College. And I also have another role where I work with students with disabilities, providing accommodations for those disabilities. So if you have a concern, whether it's related to something that's going on in your classes and you're unable to access your advisor, you're welcome to reach out to me. I'll also help students with any accommodations that they need, whether it's extended time for assessments or any other needs that you may have. If you would contact me, my contact information is in the chat. It's mlarson, and that's LARSON @eicc.edu.
My name is Dave Frett. I am the site manager for Community Action of Eastern Iowa. And we are a community agency. Community Action of Eastern Iowa serves 4 counties, Clinton, Scott, Muscatine, and Cedar County. The biggest thing that we provide, or that we're providing right now, is our energy assistance program. It's been extended until the end of May. With this program, people that meet our income criteria can apply for energy assistance, and that's then applied directly to their utility bill, and that may in turn free up some money to be able to do other things. That'd be something you'd have to, that you'd have to decide on your own. But that is there also if you do need assistance with your utility bill. Plain and simple, that's what it's there for. An example of the income guidelines is for a family of 2. Your income needs to be at $29,593 or lower. So then that's just an example. But the best thing to do would be to apply. You may apply. You may qualify, may not even know it. So the best thing to do is apply. We're having everybody go to our website to start, which is caeiowa.org. From there, you can apply for energy assistance. You can also, if you are in need of food, we are delivering food boxes directly to people's homes. You can apply for that directly through that site also. For families with and students that have young children that are in diapers, we also have a diaper pantry that you can apply for assistance and get some help with diapers and such. We do have a number. You can also call this number, but you'll most likely be referred back to the website. But our phone number is 866-324-3236. And again, we cover Clinton, Scott, Muscatine, and Cedar counties. And our website is caeiowa.org. Thank you.
I'm Lindsay Ramsey, and I do serve Eastern Iowa Community Colleges as our Regents Transfer Advisor. But I'm able to assist students with any transfer questions that they might have, assist you with helping schedule virtual tours or making connections with different colleges and universities for the transfer process. I can also schedule Zoom appointments for students if you have any questions or want to do any transfer planning during this time. And I also encourage students to work with their assigned advisor at Clinton Community College to continue working on that transfer planning, and don't stop your plans that you may have to go on and continue to complete a bachelor's degree someday. I will provide my contact information in the chat box as well. We also have different transfer resources available on the EICC website. So if a student would go on to that website and in the search box type in transfer information, that will take you to all of the resources that have been created by EICC to assist students in that transfer process.
My name is Teresa Teedy. I serve as the financial aid officer at the college, and I would just like to assure everybody that even though we are not physically on campus, the processes for financial aid continue to happen remotely. we are still processing financial aid, we are still processing refunds, and we are also still assisting students for through the process rather. I too will be indicating our contact information in the chat, particularly if you have specific questions about your current financial aid status. You can log into your student portal and go to financial aid self-service. You can also email us, and that address is cccfinaid@eicc.edu. We're happy to check out your status or assist you with any questions or working through the process. If there are any of you who have not yet filed your FAFSA for the upcoming 2021 school year, which classes begin in August for that year, you will want to visit studentaid.gov and complete your FAFSA. Thank you.
Are we on? Yeah. I'm Sandy Lloyd, tax professional at H&R Block. And we want to let you know that we are still open to prepare your taxes, but we are only offering the drop-off service or online. We can approve online. You can also get our Block app on your phone, and you can upload your documents, and then we will download them, and we can prepare your taxes, and you can approve online, and you can sign online. You don't have to actually come in. So that's a service that is open to you. If you don't have access to do that, you can still come in and just drop off your documents, and then we'd be glad to prepare them and then get back in touch with you. With the app, we can facilitate a two-way secure messaging back and forth. We also want to let college students know that many of them don't know that if their parents claim them on their tax return, that they can still file if they have wages and they've had federal or state taxes taken out and they'd like to get a refund back, they might be able to do that. So that's an available return that you can also do if your parents have already claimed you as a college student. And then there's the questions about the stimulus rebate. As I want to make clear that we get information every day and everything is not final, but they're not going to start issuing the rebates until April the 13th. Now, any individual who's filed 2018 or 2019, they're eligible to receive this stimulus. And it's $1,200 for an individual or $2,400 for married filing joint. And then also, if you have dependents, if a family has dependents under the age of 17, then they also be eligible for the $500 rebate. If you were claimed on your parents' return because you are college students, you're not eligible for the rebate. And that's been a question that many have called about. And as I said, they won't start issuing these until April the 13th. If the IRS doesn't have information for a direct deposit for you to receive a rebate, they will mail a paper check. If you're not required to file in 2018 or 2019, the IRS will soon have a website, they don't have it yet, where you can enter your information. It's not available yet. And as I said, we are getting information every day and it changes a lot. So be sure to take all that information. If you'd like more information, please call us. We'd be glad to serve you in any way we can at 563-243-1170. Thank you.
Okay, again, my name is Ann Eisenman. I serve as the Executive Director of the Paul B. Scherer Foundation, and I know a lot of the stress during this time is based on finances for people. And students have issues that might be concerns about paying for their classes or about textbooks and fees, or even personal things like transportation, food and utilities, things like that. So we've got ways that we can help. First of all, I just want to remind everybody we do have the emergency book fund, and our emergency book fund would be for textbooks in a situation where students need some help. But then we also have from Centra Credit Union the Emergency Assistance Grant Fund. And students can apply for up to $500. And this can be an assistance for students for utilities or for repairs they need, perhaps from on a car repair or something within your home. It can also be used for some assistance with your schooling. And the best way to get a hold of me to find out about these things would be to reach out to me, and I'll put my email on the chat area. We also have some other assistance for students, and this would be utilized through assistance with your advisor or with an instructor. And rather than having everybody emailing me and contacting me, what we do is we ask that if you have some issues, you reach out to your advisor or an instructor and go that way. We will go through financial aid to make sure that you have received all the financial aid that you're entitled to, but we'll also reach out to resources like information, referral, and assistance to make sure that they, perhaps they have resources that we don't have access to. So we're going to go in every direction we can to make sure that students are taken care of. We also have a fund called the SAFE Fund, and it stands for Student Assistance for Emergencies. We've used that for students that might have an issue with technology. And then we also have a transportation fund. So if people are needing a bus pass or some help that way, we can help that way. Again, the process would be to reach out to me or to contact your advisor or an instructor, and then we'll go through the process that we do. We will look to see that you've exhausted your financial aid options. We'll look to other resources. And then again, the Paul Share Foundation will have some assistance when we can. So I'll put the information for my contact in the chat box, and feel free to reach out, okay? Everybody be safe.
Okay, my name is Shirley Turnus. I am the peer tutor supervisor at CCC, and even though we cannot be on campus right now, we are still offering some tutoring options. So the first one is Smart Thinking Online, and this is available in every Canvas course, whether you're taking courses online or face-to-face. That link should be in your course on the left menu. We are also doing some tutoring with writing via email. So there's an email address here on this document. I can also put it in the chat area. This document should be posted on EIC Connect as well. So if you would like some help with a paper, you can email this address, which then gets forwarded to me, and then I would need your paper that you've worked on and the assignment sheet so that the tutors know what it is that you need to do to make sure that you have everything in there. I will pass it on to a tutor, and the tutor will contact you and get your paper back to you within 48 hours. We also have Zoom tutoring. So we can set up Zoom sessions, and listed below, all of our tutors but one said they were willing to tutor with Zoom. So they've all had some training in Zoom, some basic training. They can set up a 45-minute session with you and work with you, very similar to what we're doing here. If you have any questions, let me know.
I coordinate career services at Clinton Community College. And we know right now is a really difficult time for many people with jobs, and more than ever are looking for opportunities. So some good news on that front is that our career services resources have always been able to be accessed remotely. So it's kind of designed for that. First off, I can always be reached by email. That's what's showing up as my picture right now, but I'll put that in the box so I can work individually with people via email. But we have all of our resources online at eicc.edu/career services. I'll put that in the chat box. Within there, you can find links to everything we offer. One that shows up as a big icon is College Central Network. That is a resource that is fantastic. It's used by our whole district. It has our online job board in there, where we have employers posting jobs specifically for Eastern Iowa Community College students. It has our resume builder tool in there. Anything created in that resume builder tool or uploaded into it goes to me for review automatically. There's help docs, podcasts, everything you might need. So that's a great resource. Students do have to register to use it, but there's no cost. And it's open to anybody, even community members. We just added that feature. They can register to access everything in there. Another resource that we have in our eicc.edu website is Career Coach. There's a link for that under Career Assessment. That's a really great resource, again, anyone can use to explore different career options and that sort of thing. We also ask students to check their email while the campus is closed. We're sending out a listing of every job that's posted in our online job board twice a month to students' email addresses. So that's kind of a quick way to look at what's out there. And we are getting jobs posted. Today I had 4 pending jobs that had just been posted in there. Also, we're posting specific jobs to our Facebook page. If an employer contacts me and says, hey, we really are looking to hire, we'll put it on our Facebook page to get the word out there. And I can also do anything like mock interviews or talk via Zoom as well. So we are definitely here to help with anything related to finding a job.
So we here at Information and Referral are seeing a lot of needs as we normally would. Of course, they're a little bit different now with the pandemic. We are still serving our customers. Clients are not coming into the building, but we are doing everything over phone. So if somebody needs help with rent, utilities, medication, a food pantry referral, we just do the process over the phone. If it's a food pantry referral, then we email it to the appropriate food pantry. We are coordinating as much as we can with churches and other agencies to provide rent assistance to anyone who is in need, but especially now for people who are not able to work because they're staying home with their children because the kids are not in school, as well as being laid off from their jobs due to the pandemic. We are covering medication expenses. That's for anybody who is in need. We are able to do some transportation for employment purposes and school purposes. Food pantries, obviously, we are doing those as much as we can. We did have a couple of sites that just reopened after having trouble keeping food on the shelves, but now we do have all 4 of our food pantry sites up and operating full time. So so that's what we're doing here now. It's just a wide range of services that we're trying to cover during this time. So yeah, if somebody is needing help, the best thing to do is just give us a phone call here at 243-5818. They can speak with myself, Regan, or Brenda, and we can go through the intake process and see how we can best help the person that's in need.